All right, go ahead with questions when you're ready.
All right. Hey, Princess, it's Jake Moore with the College Heights Herald. A big night for you. You had 2 hits, and you were the run that was walked in when Jordan drew that walk. How does it feel to win such a back-and-forth game like that?
It feels really exciting. We prepare for this all week, and just to know that our hard work has paid off as a team really makes it worth it. And to see our pitchers be dialed in every pitch and go after that was awesome.
So,
Princess, this is Jared McDonald with the Daily News here in Bowling Green. 7 hits. I believe you guys walked 4 times. It seems like you guys, really had a lot of quality at bats tonight, fought off a lot of pitches. I think back to that one Kennedy. I don't know how many pitches she saw, but, I guess in terms of your at bats, the aggressiveness at the plate, I guess, how do you guys feel like you did in that regard?
I think we're swinging the bats as a team really well right now. Our practices have been focused in on just really focusing on making contact and hitting the ball hard. Coach D and our coaches had told us before we came into conference that it's going to be like the small things that are going to win the conference. And so we're just focusing on getting on base any way we can and hitting our pitch.
Jake again. I know your team has been fighting an injury bug of sorts. I know Jordan Thomas was hurt. Taylor Sanders was hurt for a while. But players like you and Kennedy Foote have really stepped up in your appearances for them. How would you kind of assess your performance this season?
Are you talking about like me personally?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. I didn't know if you're talking. I've just really focused on what the coaches have told me and be prepared always to go in because you never know when it's going to be your chance to do something big. And so I'm always prepared on the sidelines, but cheering my team on and just prepared whenever my name's called.
It seems like Katie's really been turning it on late in the season. She went in relief for Kennedy today. 4 innings, only allowed 1 hit in the game. I guess, watching her pitch like that, what's that like?
It's awesome. I really get to see how much work Katie puts in the bullpens, and then when she's warming up and she's dialed in every practice and ready to go to work every time she steps on that mound. And so I'm just really proud of her and from all the work she's put in to see what she's doing on the field. It's been awesome.
All right. Anything else for Princess?
No, that's it. Congrats on the win, and good luck tomorrow against North Texas.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Princess.
All right. We've got Jordan Ridge next. Go ahead with questions when you're ready.
Hey, Jordan. Jake Moore with the College Heights Herald. So you got that walked in Princess to take that go-ahead run, and eventually it was the winning run. Kind of walk me through what was going on during that at-bat for you.
Well, I just knew I just had to get my pitch. She walked Paige Carter in the previous at-bat, and she walked me in my first at-bat when she first came in. So I just knew that I had to get my pitch and just be ready. I knew she was throwing. Coach D told me to swing at a pitch in my legs, so then I was just waiting for that pitch, and luckily I just got walked to walk the runner in.
Hey, Jordan, this is Jared with the Daily News. I just asked Princess about it, and I know you talked about that at-bat a little bit, but it seems like you guys had quality at-bats all night, fought off a lot of pitches, walked 4 times, I believe, had 7 hits in the game. How, I guess, much of a focus was that, just getting quality at-bats every time up there, heading into this tournament?
Well, like Princess said, we were really focusing on our hitting during practices and making sure we were swinging at our pitches and stuff. So I think everyone was going in and making sure they can swing at their pitch that they know they could drive. And so we were just really focusing on those quality at-bats because we knew that's going to win the game.
Jake again. I know that you've stolen a lot this season, and you stole second today. Whenever you're on base, it seems like you're a threat to steal now. Do you kind of have the green light from Coach most of the time?
Kind of. I was struggling a little bit early on in the season, but then we started working on my base running, and I would just always watch Coach T to see if she was ever going to send me. I personally won't go on my own, but I always just wait and see if she was ever going to send me. And then every time she does, I'm ready to go. Make sure I get a good jump.
Jordan, Jared with the Daily News. Kind of a quick turnaround. You guys are back at it at 2:00 tomorrow against North Texas. I guess what's it going to take to keep this season rolling? And, what do you know about North Texas at this point?
Well, I know they're number one seed, and right now everyone's expecting them to come out on top during this conference tournament. But I think if we just continue to have those quality at bats like we were having today, and then just playing simple and focusing in on our defense and making the routine plays, and just getting behind our pitchers and staying loud in the dugout, and just being all out on the field, I really think that can help us come out on top tomorrow.
Anything else for Jordan?
Nope, just good luck tomorrow against North Texas.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan.
All right, we've got Katie Gardner here. Go ahead with questions when you're ready.
Hey, Katie, Jake Moore with the College Heights Herald. Just an incredible outing for you tonight. Came in with the bases loaded, obviously probably looking on giving up a run, but you just kind of kept your head down, pitched lights out. How does it feel to put in a performance like that for your team?
It's really like a great feeling knowing that Ike can't pitch. So the whole time I was thinking about just doing that for her and for the rest of the team.
Hey, Katie, this is Jared McDonald with the Daily News here in Bowling Green. Like Jake said, you just had a great outing. You had another one, over the weekend against FAU. I believe FIU before that. You had mentioned Saturday when we talked to you about warming up and then not really getting into the games, but staying ready. But now that you're getting into those games and performing, I guess, where's your confidence at?
Getting to build off my previous games is really a confidence booster. So I'll just continue to take that into the games.
So I know that you all kind of have a home field advantage of sorts, playing at home, being the first team to host since 2014. How much do you feed off the crowd in those situations? Or are you kind of just out there in your head all alone?
I really try not to think about all the noise around me and just focus on pitch by pitch.
Jared with the Daily News again. You came in kind of a tough situation. I believe runners on first and second when you came in. You're able to get out of that with limited damage done. I guess, what was the biggest key in that and, keeping your team in this thing?
Going into that inning, I knew I had to somehow get us out of it. And I just threw pitch by pitch again, and I knew that my defense would have my back.
Anything else?